Hello, boys and girls. This is Teacher Claribel, and I have a wonderful story for you today. It is called The First Christmas. Today's memory verse is from 2 Corinthians 9, verse 15. It says, "Thanks be to God for His gift." The message for today's story is, we worship God when we thank Him for sending Jesus to earth. Have you ever been on a long trip? Have you wished you could stop and rest? A long time ago, Mary and Joseph traveled to a city called Bethlehem. The trip changed their lives. Bethlehem was a noisy, busy place. People crowded into the narrow streets and all of them were tired. They had been traveling for a long time to get to Bethlehem. The king had ordered a count called the census of everyone who lived in the country. Every man had to take his family to the place where he had been born to have their names written in a record book. All these people have come to Bethlehem to be counted and registered. Two of those people were Mary and Joseph. They lived in Nazareth, but like all the other visitors to this busy little town, they had come to Bethlehem to register because Joseph's family came from there. It had been a long trip and they were tired. And Mary wasn't feeling well. She was about to have a baby. They stopped in town at a little hotel called an inn in those days. But Mary and Joseph were too late. Many other visitors to Bethlehem had arrived before them, and there were no rooms left in the little inn. The owner of the little inn felt sorry for Mary and Joseph. He could see that Mary was very tired and he really wanted to help them. So he let them stay in the stable where he kept his animals. There, Joseph and Mary made beds on the hay. And that's where Mary's baby was born. Mary wrapped her newborn boy in warm cloths and held him close. He was so precious and so beautiful. Quietly, gently, she laid him in the manger filled with hay. That was the only bed she had for him. But Mary's son was no ordinary baby. He was Jesus, the Prince of Heaven. He had come to earth as a baby to show us what God is really like. He left the beauty and glory of heaven to be born in a barn and to sleep on a bed of hay. He had traded life with his heavenly Father and the angels for a place with cows and donkeys. Jesus was willing to leave heaven to save the whole world from sin. His birth is the reason people celebrate Christmas. Christmas is about Christ, another name for Jesus. Every Christmas, we remember that He chose to be born in a stable, to live here to show us what God is really like. Christmas is a time to thank Him for coming to save us. Christmas is a time to share His love with everyone.